Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thirtsy Weeb. I guess we're going to be calling it Thirtsy Weeb Podcast. I don't know, book club, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, we did two of these beforehand, and with the holidays and everything coming up, we were too busy with lives and doing everything else. And we all liked My Happy Marriage Volume 1 so much we figured we'd come back for My Happy Marriage Volume 2. So let's just go top down. Always got it right there. Carrie, introduce yourself to everyone that doesn't know you, and give yourself a little shout out, and let's go around.
What's up, everyone? It's Carrie, aka Nerdygirlcreates. I have a YouTube channel. I review manga. I review indie comics. I look at some Marvel and DC. And we have Otaku Tuesdays, Tuesday nights. Happy to be here. Can't wait to talk about this manga.
Same here. I can't wait to talk about it. Hi guys, it's OtakuNtraining over here. I mostly cover manga and anime content. Been kind of MIA for a while, but I'm going to be starting up doing more streams this year.
Because streams are way easier than actually putting out edited, produced videos. We all agree. That's why we like streams. And if I can stay away from swearing, we're good.
Yep.
Fiddlesticks. Bianca or Marge, would you like to go?
Who's next?
I
You
don't
go,
know.
Bianca.
You want me to go? Okay.
Sure.
So, hi, my name is Bianca, or Myself in Comics, which is my YouTube name. I usually do try to promote a lot of independent comic books or manga that are coming out in multiple different crowdfunding platforms, and I also try to do occasional interviews now and then. But right now, like Nick said, life happens. And, you know, when you work in retail, you got Christmas, you got holidays, Thanksgiving, all that stuff, New Year's. And then I am starting a job in like 2 weeks, a new job in 2 weeks.
Nice.
And I'm trying to revamp my channel and everything. I'm like, okay, I want to actually put effort into this. So I haven't posted anything in a long time, but I will be posting some soon, and maybe some more interviews when I get my whole schedule in order.
Nice. It's New Year and new beginnings for everybody. Carrie got a new job. Bo got a new job. Mark's doing her thing. Yeah, close to it.
Same stuff, just different year, I guess. But hi, I'm Marg. I read manga. Obviously, my channel is all about manga. And I put out new videos every Friday.
I think you're the only one that actually does videos constantly. Like, I post once or twice a month.
I want to be you.
No. I will say
last year I had a huge hiatus.
Carrie does like 2 a week, 3 a week. I was doing that. It was killing me.
I tried to film it in a day and then edit the one I was going to release next and then edit during the week.
Yeah.
What I hate is like a half-hour video will take me like 5 or 6 hours and I'm faster at it, but it's all the stupid little cuts, this, that, and everything else. If you do GIFs or animations, it's a pain in the butt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta search for them, add it in.
That's what takes the longest time. The GIFs are just like the stupid little things you want to throw up. I spend an hour looking for that perfect image or like video, and I'm like, all right, cool. All right, so who wants to hold up the book and I can share the screen? So tonight, all right, Carrie's got it first.
I bought it digitally, so
let me share screen. Oh shit!
Snap. What'd you do?
You booted her.
I went to sorry, Carrie. I swear, I'm like, don't swear. I was gonna share screen, and I removed her. I'm so sorry.
I'm clipping that. And 4 minutes.
So yeah, I don't know. I forget how to do StreamYard. I'm dumb.
Why didn't you
have
practice
the image
before?
saved on my computer? Would you like me to send it to you?
Yeah, do you want to do, or you can just share screen down the bottom if you want to do that.
Hold on.
Or just share your screen. Sorry guys, I'm a hot mess when it comes to doing this, so don't take it personally. I just pretend to be professional. That's why I dress up. Gotta have that image before you actually know what you're doing.
Fake it before you make it.
Damn right. If I stood up, you guys would see my sweet pajama pants I got on. They're Spider-Man. They're like Microsoft. So nice.
I'm sorry, I was not made aware of the uniform for tonight.
That's all right. You did the introductory one, so it's cool.
I mean, me and Marge got like hoodies and, you know, jackets and stuff. I finally got my headband stuff. Thanks, Laura, for the idea.
What's up, Dar? Thank you for showing up, buddy.
Hey.
Playing Mario Kart tonight with us?
I need to jump
I'm gonna be
on
in
that.
another stream after this while playing Mario Kart, as I like to multitask.
Are you really doing that? Because that'd be awesome.
I've done it a few times.
Oh, that's sick.
Sometimes my friends are like, "What's that clicking noise?" And I'm like, "Oh shoot, I forgot to mute myself." I'm like, "Nothing."
Then you're on Rainbow Road and you fall off and you start screaming and swearing.
So
All right,
Bianca's
so,
really passionate.
She is. She's just like Mario Kart, maybe possibly. Nice. Oh, and we
Hold
got
on.
Steph.
Tactical.
Welcome, Steph. And Darthpen's gonna play with us tonight. Cool. We're having some technical difficulties. I kind of suck, but we're still getting there. It's better than me kicking Carrie and her coming right back, trying to share a screen.
I couldn't get my camera to work with my computer. I'm like, you were working just fine last week. What's your problem?
Well, I would have had the link up earlier, but like Mac had an update and I was too lazy to do it last night. I'm like, oh, I'll update it.
That's
30 minutes later, it's like
too.
loading. I'm like, I hate you.
Okay. It's there.
Oh, okay. Add to
And
stream.
square.
There we go.
Zoom in.
Enhance.
Is that full screen? No, that doesn't do anything.
I know. It's like.
That was Super Troopers. Enhance.
No, I can't go any. I can't go any deeper. But basically,
Right
that's the
click not
cover.
working.
No, it won't let me because it's Yeah, I'm looking through everything. It won't let me do that.
It's
So,
'cause it's
anyways,
big-phobic.
we all read My Happy Marriage this past week or today. I think Bo was the only one that read it like the day he got it, and everyone else was waiting to read it. I read it with a friend. I know Bianca got it digitally. I think Marg got it digitally today.
Yep.
And Carrie, did you get it digitally or no? You have the physical copy, yeah. So we all read it. And Bo's favorite character. Do you want to go right into it, or are we just gonna discuss like what happened last time?
Do you want me cursing in the first 8 minutes?
Oh, just please don't swear. Even though I already screwed it up, so who cares? When I screamed OS.
I would say this volume starts off with Mio talking to Yuri. Mio, the main character. If you're just tuning in right now and don't know anything about it, you have the main character Mio who's speaking with, I would say, what would you say, mother / kind of housekeeper Yuri.
I love her. She's such a
Yes,
sweetheart.
so
She's
great.
that cute grandmother that's a housekeeper, but she cares
Oh,
for everyone.
Yurie.
Is it Yuri? I've been
Yurie.
saying
There's an
Yuri.
IE.
The older woman, she's so cute.
And
We need to start making slides for these. I have to read it beforehand so we can have slides so I can show it, but we'll get there eventually one day.
Come
I
on, Mark.
have
you
the
can do that.
ability, but I just don't have the time.
I was waiting for it.
I can do a collaborative effort with Mark.
Okay.
All right.
Next time.
Yes. Well, basically, Mio wants to show Kudo, the man she's I would say, is she a fiance yet, or is it
Not yet.
still coming? Like
Yeah.
they're in line to be
Spoilers.
hooked up soon. Yeah,
Spoilers.
yeah, spoilers for the next few minutes. But he's been so grateful of how courteous he has been, and she wants to get him a gift. So now basically they're kind of talking over what she should get him, and that she's decided on a what is this that she
It was
decided to
a
get
hair
him?
braid. It was like a
Corded,
tie.
braided cord.
Yeah.
it's braided
For
cord
like
made of leather.
ponytails if you have longer hair and all that stuff.
But you missed
So-
the whole point that she had like a little magazine she was looking for, trying to decide. And she's like, "Ooh, I want to do that one." I was like, "Oh, that's super cute."
Now, how does that work? Do you just tie that in with your ponytail or what? Or
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
What's
what
that
you
about?
do is you make a ponytail. It's literally a string. You tie it
just tie it.
around, make a bow. That's it.
Mhm.
You look pretty.
You look prettier.
It actually does. I've seen it before. It looks nice.
So when I get my extensions, I'm gonna get 2 of them.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. I try.
But yeah,
Weird.
it's still in the cute face. So basically, she's unless there's anything else that happens in between that I'm forgetting, she
No.
goes to the shop or the market district, I guess you could say, with Yuri, or what was it? How do you pronounce it again?
Yurie?
Yuri.
Mm.
So she goes to the market with Yuri, and they're having a good time shopping, but she can't really choose a color, and it's pretty sweet. I really loved it that she had an appreciation that she was able to go out on her own and do something for someone else without being told.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
very big moment for her.
Oh, thank you. There is a way to share Marge screen. How do I do it without screwing it up? There we go. I figured it out. Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we should just swear and do whatever we want because this is going to get taken down anyways.
Yeah. All right.
If someone in Japan sees it, we're screwed.
Well,
I
Nice
also like.
tablet.
I also enjoy the fact that I should think about using my tablet for it. But I like the fact that she was looking at the different colors and was deciding. She's like, okay, the purple's too close to black. It matches his hair because he's got that ashen brown hair, right? Or is it ashen black?
She's looking at indigo.
Yeah.
Are we talking like the light novel cover?
Well, those are two different companies, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that he had a black one and that navy blue was too close to that the one he already had.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, I don't want to pick bright colors because that doesn't seem right either.
Nah,
So she
not for his
picked those
personality.
neutral colors, mutant neutral colors. Let's go.
Yeah. And then I guess Yurie has to go get some salt because she forgot it and for some reason doesn't want Mio to join her. And that I had problems with that. It's like, just go with her.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, it's not your job. It's my job.
Well, it's
and I'm
plot
like, it's
development,
just salt.
okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
She didn't even come back with the salt anyway. I didn't
Where
try
was
it
that
anyway.
salt?
She had to go do. She had to get some salt, right? You don't know, but she's tooting. She's like,
all right, let's go do stuff. I love everybody. Clink, clink,
This
clink,
jar
clink.
is empty.
because opium would be offensive. We do not support smoking opium. We do not endorse drugs. I'm just saying. A little toot doesn't hurt anybody.
So she's left in the market district, Mio, all by herself, just standing there when in comes her sister, who is a raging...
She's a C-bomb.
Yeah, see you next Tuesday.
I wish... Can I just say how much
nut.
I hate how YouTube has changed the fact that I can't say what I want to say because it's distasteful and it's YouTube Kids now.
Yeah.
But she's a
Like,
see you next Tuesday.
Yep.
Look at that face. Yeah, that face right there. Look at both their...
She got like a massive forehead. Like,
Yeah.
I was gonna
she got
say.
dome piece.
She's basically telling her, "It's like, wow, I was surprised. I figured you'd basically be in a dead in the
homeless-
gutter somewhere."
I think the exact words were what? You'd be in a ditch somewhere.
Yep. There
Yep.
it is right here. I
And-
honestly
Right,
thought you'd
by
be in a
now.
ditch rotting. Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's just
seeing
like
all these
sisterly
horrible things
love.
with a smile. Yeah.
Mhm.
I say that to my sister all the time.
Me too. I've never met her, but yeah, my imaginary sister.
And all the progress and character development that Mio has gone through is like instantly shattered.
Yeah.
She goes right back to where she was as
Shell shocked.
shell shocked. She was right
Abused.
back where she started at the beginning of volume 1. And she keeps going. And then one thing I loved about UDA, she comes back and she sticks up for her. It's like, oh, this is why would I lower myself to or not lower myself? Why would I think of myself as being higher or on level with Mio? She's about to be the wife of my master.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good little. And then Kaya's face after that is like, what? And her trying to hide her as a displeasement. Yeah, that was good.
For me, this felt like a really fast read too. Like I think I read it in with like 30 minutes with the other person I was reading with, and like I was actually messaging. I'm like, hey, this. And she's like, I'm not there yet. I'm like, oh, because it's usually I'm not a slow reader, but I like to absorb all the panels and normally. Well, it depends. Some series I'll just bang it out just because I want to get to it, and then sometimes I'll go back and read the panels and see everything. But I like like the comic thing, the nice flow of seeing the art and everything, just matching it up and seeing like the little hidden Easter eggs if they do that or not. But if you like it, give me that thumbs up, guys. Yeah, like and subscribe and hit that.
I was trying to read as fast
post
as
notification. Every time I post something live, you guys, if you don't care or not, it'll be like, hey, and then you can shut it off after. I just want to feel special. I hate saying that, but like I've been slowly growing, so I appreciate it. If you're not subbed, think about subbing. I'm also starting YouTube Shorts. Have any of you guys done Shorts? I've heard that's supposed to be like the new big thing with the kids. With the
not interesting ones. I would just show up some of my comic stuff. I haven't done any skits or whatever.
Yeah, I've done a few of them. They're all right. And if you do them right, they can blow up. And apparently, the algorithm treats you favorably if you do those as well. So.
Somebody that we've all had consultations with told me like he did one short and he got like 90 hours worth of hits. And I'm like, God damn, bro.
There was one
90?
short I had. I have a Marvel short. I believe that had 2,000 views or something like that. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
But only like 19 likes. And I'm like, wow. All this work I put into. It's crappy, but I put work into it.
Oh, I don't put any effort into them. Like, I just record on my phone. Like, I have my nice camera set that I film with. But I mean, my phone records in like 8K, but still, it doesn't look the same as a real camera.
You need to post your pillow on the shorts.
I did. No one cared about it. Yeah, like Instagram.
Really? You're like, look at this weeb.
I think the Instagram one has almost like 13,000 hits on it, but like,
wow.
The YouTube one, I think it's got like maybe 500-600. People don't like wiping body pillows. Yeah, of course. Bianca, do you not know me? It's hashtags for life. I remember doing hashtags on Twitter when it was
conscious.
Oh man.
Well, the other thing I liked in this scene was I kind of felt for her, like she really wanted to fight back against her sister. You could hear her in her mind going, "Well, say something, do something."
Yeah.
And then she
It's
was just like,
customers.
"No,"
I just looked at the floor.
I know.
I'm like, no.
The anxiety that you have to stand there by yourself, and I'm like, oh gosh, I understand this feeling. I thought UDA was gonna go off and be like, "This is our lady of the house. She is the fiance." Well, not like that, you know, but like in her way, in a more aggressive way. She's like, "Oh no, she's a lady of the house. She's wonderful. We love her.
Put some respect on her name."
Keep her name out of your mouth.
I was hoping for a slap, though. Not gonna lie.
She's too polite.
I think it was more the what's his name stepped in though, didn't he?
He was about to.
Betrothal, yeah, he was. And then she was pissed later on about it. She's like, "He didn't stand up for me. Oh, he hates me. Man, I'm so marginalized." It's like, you're a spoiled little brat that no one likes. She's a Karen, straight up Karen.
I wanted him to slap her too. I'm like, just do it. Equality. Or you're the husband, whatever.
There was a little bit before they went to the marketplace. They did cut away and kind of go over Koji's and where he's at. He's not happy with his new arrangement.
Yeah.
And he's kind of he's talking about how he never really gets angry, but he has the ability to. And I think they're kind of setting something up to where he's about to go off on somebody. And I think Kaya might be that person.
Oh, yeah.
They did show a little bit of his rage later on.
Well,
they did with his father.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't think he was that powerful, to be honest, because I'm like, what's your power?
No, and I think that's why they want what's her name so badly.
Well, we're not there yet. I thought his power was cuckoldry, but apparently he's got other powers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and was it before or after that he was basically saying he's gonna stay where he's at right now, and he feels like he can protect Mio if he's right there in the belly of the beast, to make sure nobody does anything to her.
Yeah, that was when they were walking into the market, before they were walking into the market. And I was like, I don't understand how that works, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all part of the story.
See, now this is where it wasn't rushed, but it was such a quick read from them leaving the market to back to the house to the next thing to the next thing. It was like boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. One thing, actually, before I get into that, probably should go into then what happens next is basically this encounter really messes with Mio, and she goes back into being very mousy and not confident at all. She basically like puts herself in a room and doesn't come out.
Depressional state where she just. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, I think it's also a sense of embarrassment after he's encouraged her to be so strong and she didn't do it. And
she felt let down because remember, she was also talking to herself in the like panels to herself, the little bubbles. She was like, I can do this. I'm going to tell her off. I'm going to tell her off. And then she said, I'm sorry. And then she recalls her fiance saying, be assertive. You don't always have to say sorry. You're not in the wrong. You're a regular human being. And in the end, she ended up saying, I'm sorry to her sister. She's like, I'm sorry. and she went home and been depressed. Like, we've all been there with a job or a significant other or whatever, where you want the best for them, or family members that you want to tell them go F themselves, but you're trying to take their feelings in consideration.
Yeah.
And you try and be a nice person, but she's just been beaten down and so belittled that she has no like will to live or just say anything and fight back.
Yeah, and at the same time as all this is happening, you now see Kudo and where he's going, and this is the
I love
highlight.
that.
Yes, this is the highlight of the volume for me, when Kudo sits down with Mio's father and basically calls him out for basically saying, "I know everything that you put her through," and yeah, and basically, I'm not going to give you a dime for your daughter unless you give her a honest to God apology for everything you've done. I was blown away. Like, yes, I love this character.
And the dad thought he was like the ish, and then because Kudo's her betrothed husband, he's a really top-ranking military official, and he can't say boo to him because his stature, especially in that time in Japan, he'd be stepping on toes that he would just be so wrong to even say anything to him, because the other guy's a lower class. He's rich, but he's a lower class citizen than Kudo.
Yeah.
And he put him in his friggin' place real quick.
Heck yeah. I was like, we're doing this now? Okay, cool.
And no, it irritated me to no ends. Like, what father would say, "Oh, apologize to my daughter"? Well, let me think about it. Wow.
And he's like, okay. And I'm like, okay.
Moonbeams agreed. She loved him standing up for her. That was awesome.
Heck yeah.
Hi, Moonbeams.
What's up? Thank you for coming by. We appreciate every time you show up.
And the damn stepmother, though, in the background, almost trying to say now.
I was so glad she wasn't in it. Like, I hated her more than anything. Like,
yeah. And what was it? And after all this, and the way Kudo's been, hey, how you doing, Dylan?
Hey, Dylan. Thank you for coming by.
The way the dad has been, not the dad. Sorry, the way Kudo has been really understanding and supportive.
Boss.
But he's like almost too perfect right now. It's like he's really awesome, but I was like, I don't know if that's bothering anybody else. It's bothering me. It was like it's taking me out of it.
Whatever it is with his family is gonna come into play at some point, because he doesn't like something with his family.
I think Kudo was being like, even for that time, he was being not business professional, but like more just respectful in the traditional Japanese. I forget which era this is. Do we know what era it is? What
they said it, and was it the Meiji era?
Taisho?
I want to say Taisho or the Meiji, but whatever era it is, it's right in like the early 20s, where like they're finally getting, and they talk about it too, where they're getting all like the turn of the century like improvements, like cars, steamships, different fashions. So they're kind of getting the taste of America because Japan just opened up, but they're still very traditional Japanese, so they still have a structure to follow.
I forgot where it was.
But I think it's his family's going to come into play, because from the first volume, we got the hint. He doesn't like his mother, especially.
He's a loner. He lives on his own and doesn't like the decadence that his mother went through, like treating the father like junk.
Yeah.
It's so hard for me not to swear and think of words. I'm just so used to it.
And I think that's why he relates to her, because he sees like her as like the victim of everything he hates.
Yeah, and he was probably a victim too growing up, but we haven't gone there yet. So
exactly.
So when it comes to Kudo, he comes home and gets made aware of everything that happened in the marketplace, and obviously he's upset about it, but he's determined to get Mio back to where she was and fill her back up with confidence. And this time it's not working. He's basically going to her room and saying, "Hey, I just wanted to talk," and she's already saying, "Hey, let me just hang out here. I don't really want anybody near me right now." And that kind of shocked me. I was like, man, this encounter really broke her. It put her like further back, I think, in volume 1.
You forgot a part.
Did I forget?
Oh, hold on. Let me click on you. She got to show the daddy. Show the daddy. Up a little higher. A little higher. 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 Oh, give me the daddy shot. Higher.
What's up? Higher.
Come on, higher.
Higher, Dad. Oh, yes. Yes, sus. I completely forgot about that. You want to go with that, Carrie?
Yeah, he's leaving the house after telling the dad he needs to make the apology. And guess who comes strolling in and sees him and thinks he's like the most beautiful man ever. The how can I say this? The biatch sister.
Yeah.
And he's walking out of there like a
We're gonna
boss.
be together forever.
Yeah.
Yep. A slow motion walk, and she's just has those sparkling eyes.
They've
like,
got to do the slow motion in the anime.
And
No
then
way
she
it's gonna be
gets
fast
jealous,
motion.
like, oh, why don't I have him?
Yeah.
when I could have him.
Yes.
Yes, Carrie, I loved Kaya's response to him seeing him.
Yeah, it's Kaya. Oh,
I know.
I sent y'all a message. I was like flipping off the page. I was like, I hate this one. But I think after that,
He's
Kudo,
trying to
you
get her
have
to come
tried-
out of the room.
yeah, trying to get her to come out of the room, and it kind of flashes to Kudo being at work talking to Gojo, talking
I
about
like
a
him.
plan. Yeah, Gojo's a good like that.
It was Gojo or that was
that
Godo?
supportive friend. Is it
I think
Gojo?
it's
The D?
Geo. I think it's
Yeah,
Geo.
Gojo's the stuff you rub on your hands to get all the grease off.
He's
Yes.
mechanic.
Stuff is awesome. But
is.
there apparently is a plan for tomorrow, and you don't know as to what that is, and it unveils in the next few pages where Mio gets another visit, and she's made aware of that she has a visitor, and the first thing that comes to mind is, why it's probably my sister here to
Freaking out
bring me down
hard.
again. And
Mhm.
one thing that it got me tearing up as soon as I turned the page, and you see Hannah, the I would say the nanny,
She's the
that-
older
or
nanny housekeeper.
Yeah.
nanny
after her
housekeeper
mother
that
passed
had her
away.
back.
She
She had her
basically raised
back,
her.
and yeah, she was basically raised her and was fired because she stood up for her. When I guess was that when her stepmother was burning all
Yeah, when
of
she was
Mia's
burning all her
mother's things?
belongings from her mother, which was so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hannah comes back and basically talks her through everything and reassures her that when she left, she got married, she has children, she has had a happy life.
Working a
when-
farm, she's content.
Yeah, and basically shows her that
You can find love and happiness too.
yeah,
And Hannah was so happy that she's doing good and just wasn't beat down, even though she was beat down, was basically sent there to cheer her up. And Kaya also brought her there to cheer her up and try to get her out of the funk, which is really nice because he pays attention and actually cares about her. And you don't realize that until later. You're like, well, how'd you get here? And they're like, well, Kaya said, it's Kaya, right? Kaya?
Yes.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Yeah.
Kaya.
Kaya brought her there, and he really cares about this girl, like, because he already really wants to marry her and he wants to make it official. So he is down to be with her and cares about her, which is really sweet. Like, this is like, I'd say a tragic romance / action thriller. I don't know how to describe it, but the series is great.
yeah,
It's beautiful.
It's
it is
If
really
it was
beautiful.
genre.
like, even Carrie said earlier when we were talking, like, this isn't something she normally reads. Like, me and Bo are both finally getting into rom-coms, but like,
Yeah.
it's got all the goods. Like, it's got like the power
Mhm.
classes we'll get into later, and just like the love, the romance, the darkness, like the depression. Like, it's pretty damn good.
Oh, I can recommend it. Yes. When it becomes an anime, I mean, nobody wants to read,
Oh, yes.
unfortunately.
It's
Well, it's a
actually
live action.
isn't that
Yeah,
live
there's a
action
live
coming out?
action.
Is the live action coming out too?
Is this a webtoon manhwa? I thought this was a manhwa, wasn't it? Or is it a manga?
It was a light
No, it's
novel.
A light novel first? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, like novel first.
I'm a little fuzzy after that.
Then he comes home after the housekeeper leaves, and she presents him with the cord.
Oh, right, the one she made.
And she was like, and then she's begging him not to throw her out. She says, "I don't want to be thrown out. I know I'm nowhere near suited enough to be your wife. If you tell me to die, then I'll do so." And then he kind of like just smiles. He looks at the cord, and then she's saying, "I eagerly await your judgment. How long do you intend to stay that way?" He says, and then that's when he announces he's going to make her his fiance.
Yeah.
And that's what she also talks about, like being truthful as to why
Yes.
she
This
was,
is nice.
you know, chosen, and that she
Yeah,
has no
she-
gifts.
Exactly.
She had kept a lot of things back, like that, not having a gift, and also why she was so reserved. And she kind of spilled the beans and told him everything at that point because Hana was able to influence her to do that, and she knew that would make their relationship better if they were on the same level. But yeah, that was a really great scene, and after that.
She gives him the cord, correct?
Yes.
Yes, gave him the cord, and then they like say goodbye to the
Hannah.
Yeah, and she says she can come see her anytime she wants because she's not imprisoned
She's a free woman.
anymore. Yeah,
And I believe this is where she gets better, like mentally and physically. After
Isn't this where he gives her the medallion, or was that earlier?
That was earlier.
Okay, we never mentioned he gives
when
her
she
a
went
satchel
out,
with a medallion in it.
It's
When they
charm.
A charm, sorry, yeah.
That's when she wanted to go shopping for the materials for the cord.
Yeah, Kudo gives her a medal or an amulet or something. Apparently it helps protect her, and she's supposed to have it on her. Supposed to have it on her at all times.
Yeah, and then we get into the next part.
Yeah. Is this Kayla?
Yeah, she goes to see her future father-in-law.
I hated this. This is so scummy.
So to make a swap, so she can marry the handsome guy.
The handsome rich guy with influence, not.
Yeah, Koji, you want to marry Mio, right? How about we just swap?
You had a childhood crush on her. We should switch. And he's like, no, I'm with you. It's like, nope.
He's like, did you ask your father for permission? And I'm like, good on you, standing your ground, even though you don't want to marry her at all.
Well, and you know what's worse is she bad mouths him to his own father.
Well, see, that's the funny part. When he asked, did you go to your father? She's like, no. He said, no, I went to your father. And it's like, whoa, damn, girl. See, I hate not swearing. I'm just like, damn, you went above and beyond and just cucked your husband again and just was like, we're switching.
Oh.
Yeah. And that was
the
crazy.
dynamic is so terrible.
You know that's going to be, like, if that were to happen at all, that wouldn't last. He'd be kicking her out that day.
And then on top of that, the dad finally drops the bombshell about Mio that we didn't know about, which you assume she had some sort of powers and we still don't know, but like he dropped that bombshell.
I may have missed it. Maybe it read too fast. What was that again?
Basically saying she has some sort of power in the bloodline that we don't know about, but he's like, if anyone else knew about it, everyone would be clamoring and fighting for her. But they didn't say exactly. I'm thinking it's something with the dreams. Yeah. Because in the first volume, remember, she had the dream powers, almost like astral projection type of stuff.
It does come in later, where he goes, where what's his name? Oh God, I can't remember.
He was walking down the hallway, and he
he senses it.
Kudo.
Oh, right. He says he felt somebody's ability.
But I found it so funny that the in-laws have a better observation
than the own father.
They're not of somebody who's not even their kid. They're like, no, she's powerful. I can sense it. I understand. And I'm like, bro, even their own parents don't even know. That's that's
well,
so
she
funny.
was trash to the stepmother and the father because they didn't care about her. She was a throwaway like character. Like no one cared about her.
And then the in-laws are like, well, no, we did this on purpose because we know her worth. And I'm just like, bro, you were just like, she probably felt so like suicidal and everything, and you just did all of this on purpose just so you can get her. That's it's terrible.
The Cinderella story mixed with like the chosen one, like sci-fi sword and sorcery thing where you are the chosen one, but she just doesn't know it. I was thinking of like, it doesn't matter. Lord of the Rings or Star Wars, but it's cool.
How powerful can these things be? Like, what else can you what can you use them for?
Some of the powers are super badass. Like, I think Kaio, whatever his name is, with his fire powers, just blowing stuff up. Kudo, sorry. How he just blows stuff up and burns them. Remember in the first volume with the birds, like the paper birds?
Yeah.
Like, that was badass. And he's just like,
did he use fire? Because I saw lightning.
Fire power. Whoa, I don't know. I thought it was fire. Lightning makes fire, but yeah.
Later on,
I saw like lightning bolts, and I'm like, wait, does he have more than one elemental power?
It's kind of like it's kind of like lightning.
He's got Mjolnir.
Later on, you see it.
I don't really see any lightning.
In the back where
So it
they're
was the
well,
Taisho
we didn't get to
era.
that
Thank you,
part.
Marge. It was Taisho era.
Oh,
See, that's why
You're
she's
right.
diligently like looking on her phone or her pad because like
She's
we see her, she's still
researching
being,
for us while we're
she's,
keeps
she's
us
like the
honest.
wizard in the background, but she's still live on stream with us, participating. Thank you, Marge. I appreciate it.
You.
And then I
No worries.
love the next part where you see Bianca, how you say his name? Kaido?
Coyote.
Kudo?
Kudo.
Kudo?
See, all of us, we're so bad. This is why like we read in our own heads and then we don't.
So
We
we
got
have Bianca.
Kudo, we got Godo.
Kudo gives her the kimono
Kudos.
as
Yes.
thanks for the
Kudos.
hair cord.
Do you remember Kudos? Those were delicious.
Yeah, I do. I remember those.
Yeah, and the kimono was apparently familiar, like similar to the one her mother wore that she remembers.
That he handpicked for her, like all the different ones. She's like, "This is too much. This is too elegant. I can't accept." He's like, "You're gonna be my wife. You need to look nice. You need to look right. Accept." And she's like, so modest and so sweet. She's like, "Well, me and Bo are the only males, but you give like your girlfriend or wife something. You're like, no, this is too much. You're like,
Mhm.
I love you. Just take it here." And she's
Yes.
like, no,
It
no.
was so cute.
Hold on, let me
Like,
share
and
Marge's
he's like
page.
all blushy and stuff too. Like you can see him.
Yeah.
And I say I just love him and his, like, I don't know who he's work companion or whatever. I love their relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
They're
when
so
he brings
funny.
him over to meet
Well,
her.
that's
Yeah.
you want to show one or two more pages?
Godu.
Is it Godu? How's it
Godo?
pronounced? Go
Godo.
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 He
Gudu.
was super cute. Show another page to Marge. Like I like him.
Okay.
He's like the coolest
Yeah,
dude.
he's fun.
Go to the left a little.
Was it
Or
this
no, I'm
one?
saying for you.
Yeah.
No, in the screen to your left, maybe. Yeah,
This
right
one?
there. Perfect. Going a
There we
little bit
go.
more. He's a cool character. Like he's that fun buddy that all he cares
Yeah.
about is he's getting fed and getting booze. He's like, yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
boss.
And he like proposes to her too. Or
he is just like the straight up wingman that does not give an F. Like he's a cool dude. He's so fun.
proposing.
He's proposing and he's not afraid to tell his boss off. He's like,
Yeah.
I'll take her if you don't want her. He's like, that's mine. And he's like, well, I'm the only one that can actually, talk to him like this. Him and one other person. Like,
Yeah.
he's a cool character. I
Yeah,
love how
that
that
was
like
it.
fades like that. That's cool.
He's a free
He
spirit.
kind of balances him out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the comic relief in this story.
He's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
love
really
him.
like him.
He's like the anybody else watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners?
Yes.
He's like that cool dude that's like the driver with the mustache and like get the suspenders and he's like, yeah, let's get it done, boss.
Oh,
Because he is the driver,
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
but he's pretty badass. Like, I love this story. It's so
All
cool.
the drivers
Anyways,
are, don't you know?
Mhm.
I don't know. Baby Driver was
I
pretty
just love how he
stupid for a
keeps
movie.
poking it
What?
though, with
Yeah.
like telling her, "I'll marry you. Don't worry about him. Come away with
Yeah.
me." And then the
Yes.
other guy goes, jumps up, and he's like,
The funny part for me is I thought she was
Podster.
the sister was kind of cute, but like she's actually cuter, I think. And that comes out later when she actually is not malnourished. Like, sorry,
Yeah.
jumping ahead.
Mhm.
Mm.
No, that seems
Malnourished
about
and
right.
actually dressed.
We found out she's not as malnourished anymore when Godo comes to visit,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
and they
'cause
start
he's
saying about her, like talking about her face and her
Her hair
hands
gets
in
better.
detail.
Her wrist, she's
Her
cuter.
hair.
And I was like, she looks healthy. She's eating.
And then the next scene is what we were talking about earlier, where he's walking in the hallway and he senses her power.
Yeah.
Because she's
Mhm.
asleep then, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
She's dreaming.
So it
She's still
definitely
having the
happens
same
in her
nightmare.
dreams.
Yeah.
And that's probably what it is. Maybe her. Maybe it activates when she's sleeping.
Mhm.
Maybe.
One of the things you can't really control. It just comes out subconsciously.
Well,
I mean,
I'm thinking it's like a form of astral projection or some other type of thing because they've never went into the power class and described exactly what it is, but it's pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why the series has like something for everybody. Like when it was suggested to me by Steph, I was like, this seems kind of flu and stupid, but you've been pretty good with your rom-com picks. I was like, I picked it up, forgot about it. And then Bo grabbed it. And then Marg was like, I'm going to read it. And I'm like, well, I have it. Do you guys want to start a book club and like read it? And we were like, oh my God, this is awesome.
well, you
know?
remember, Marg was talking about one that was potentially smutty, and I was like, oh, let me jump on that. And I was like, wait, this doesn't have anything?
There's no
Yeah,
smuttiness.
that one's happy marriage, question mark, exclamation point.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
like some
It
of the
was a
recent
pleasant
like
surprise.
ghost ship
Yeah.
titles, like 2.5 Dimensional Seduction and the 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. They're ghost ship, but there's no ecchi porn. There's like a little bit of fan service, but it's actually wholesome and cute. And me and Bo were getting in a fight. That was like 2.5 Dimensional Seduction is actually better than My Dress Up Darling.
It's not.
It's just, have you read it? It's
I don't
super
have to
cute,
read-
dude. It's cooler. It is way better, bro.
I
Yeah,
probably
the
will.
anime's out. Just watch the anime.
Well, maybe we can discuss it another time. But anyways, I get sidetracked. This is the worst part
Okay.
about me. So anyways, so yeah, she's sleeping and he like senses her and he's afraid. He's like, wake up, wake up, wake up. And he wakes her up and she's like, ooh.
Yeah, and she's always dreaming about. I guess it was when she was having her stuff burned again,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and that was a very significant point in her life. She lost all her mother's belongings. She lost Hannah. So yeah, it makes sense that that'd be the instance she'd always be thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he comforts her after having the nightmare, and then
So
they're
cute.
talking, and she says like, "I'm gonna work hard to, so I can be of use for you." And then he's also thinking about, is the gift at the root of her nightmares?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So he knows she has it.
Dang, I missed that dialogue.
yeah, and Nick can probably.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me share it. Nick can what?
Well, Nick probably can vouch for this. I mean, it's a guy thing, but we love to be the person that's holding the woman and comforting her.
Oh,
And
it's nothing better.
yeah.
That's like so sweet and nice, especially when I'm not saying they feel vulnerable, but like you're there to actually support them and make them feel
Yeah.
better, and you're like telling them it's gonna be okay and you mean it. It's not just like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's cool. It's like you're connecting
here
on an
to-
emotional level. It's
Yeah,
really
exactly.
nice.
It's like, hurry up and shut up.
No.
Hurry up and
No,
fire
no,
it
no,
out.
If you really do love and care for someone, like it's a totally different thing
Yeah.
than just like, all right, can we bang now? It's like, no, I love you, I care about you. You know.
And then with the bitch is back.
Oh,
Carrie's now
yeah.
banned from the stream. She's swore. All right, let me share the page. Go ahead. I
She's-
hate her so
Yeah.
much.
I
She's
know,
a see
she's
next
like-
Tuesday.
She's teaming up with the other guy's dad, and to have a plan goes into effect.
Mhm.
And there is a little glimpse into her past. Like it does it for like a few panels where it goes.
Yeah.
It talks about.
Oh, yeah, right
Kaya's
here.
upbringing.
Can we just call her
Where-
dome piece? Like she's got
Yeah.
that fat ass,
And-
like forehead.
Yeah.
She was complaining about, why is her sister always crying, and then her mother tells her you can't be as useless as her.
Yeah. It actually seems like her sister has legit concern for
Oh.
her sister.
See, Steph agrees. She hates her too. Makes my blood boil.
And I'm like, don't try to make this character sympathetic. I don't
Yeah.
want it.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to
Yeah.
sympathize with her, but I get where it's coming from because it had to have been the stepmother that was teaching her all this, and
Mhm.
primary
Molded
reason why
her
she's
into
like
this.
that.
Yeah, then
She
she
made the
sees her in the
monster.
street
Uh,
wearing the kimono, and then she gets all really angry and worked up.
mhm. Yeah, she sees her again from a separate time from the marketplace, and it's like, what the H?
I feel like if this is an anime, some people are like, "Oh my god, I love her." You're like, "Oh my god, do you like all the horrible, horrible people in like animes?" You're like, "He's the killer, but no one understands it because he's a nice guy." You're like, "No, he's a dickhead. Like no one likes him
Oh
for
yeah,
real."
no. And then she sees a Kudo.
Oh, she's starstruck by him. She's just like, "I want
Mhm.
that. I want babies with him."
Mm-hmm.
And then she realizes they're happy together, and that makes her even angrier.
Jealousy. Yep.
And the reason why she sees Mio and Yurie is because they're visiting Kudo at his job. And one thing that Mio lied about is Kudo asked her, do you have the amulet with you or the medal with you? And she said, yeah, sure. And she completely forgot that she does not have it.
This is where it comes
supposed to
into
be some
play.
kind of protective.
And her and what's her name? Not Hannah. Who's the older lady? Yuri.
Yurie.
Yurie is like, "Oh, let's go back home and go get it." And That's where it jumps off.
Wait.
Kidnap.
Yeah, she gets kidnapped.
I was
so
so
like,
confused of that scene because I'm like, wait, is that a shot? Did somebody get shot? Because you have UDA like, ah! And then you have Mio like, ah! And I'm like, wait, and you see blood, and I'm like, wait,
let
who
me
was
show you
that?
right
Was
here.
that hers?
You can
yep,
kind of
and
see.
she also gets like the rag over her mouth, and it.
Yeah.
Hold on, go go back because it shows like
There it
she's
is,
getting
there it
wrapped up.
is.
Yep. Go a little closer. Yep, right there. She's getting wrapped up.
Now wrap it up.
It looks like the sister's power.
Get off me.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
I'm the same way on podcasts. I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, show your thing. You know, like, just stop showing me. Ew, ew. Sorry.
No.
But she
All
gets
right.
abducted, and later on it goes into why Kudo actually gave her the medallion or talisman or charm, whatever it is. It protects her and shields her because they all have like these magical abilities, and no one can find her. But because she didn't have it on her, that's how they were to find her and snatch her up. Also, we didn't mention the what's the sister's name?
Kaya.
Her name's
Wait.
Kaya. She sends out those little like paper birds to follow people and track them. So that's how they found her.
Oh, I thought that was the old man. Or
No. Oh, we never even talked about
Coach
oh,
Koji's father. I thought that was his.
yeah. Okay, we're gonna get into that in a minute with the supernatural powers, the psychic abilities.
Oh.
It's getting there. It's going there. Yeah.
That was it gonna be me? Are you potatoing or?
Who, me?
Oh, sorry.
What?
No, I thought you were still for a while. I was like, are you
We're-
Because
potatoing?
none of y'all can
Koji
remember
now
names.
going
Oh, no,
to
someone
ask
messaged me,
for
so I'm sorry.
Kudo for help.
So this is where it's going. It's going like a little deeper. Like it progresses back a little bit and then goes foreshadowing. You want to flip to the next page?
No strikes, no strikes.
Well, we should edit if you apparently if you edit out the text, it's fine. If not, it's whatever. I hate that dad. He's such a
Well, I get it. The dad, Koji's dad is really focused on, I would say, getting Mio, just because something about her blood, and again, so there's some kind of power in there, and this is some kind of political move. He wants to get. He knows that she's gonna be tossed aside. And he's already making plans. Like when he dumps her, we'll scoop her up.
Yep.
And what was it? Koji kind of finally gets the information that he was not wanting. Apparently, all the things that Mio went throughout their childhood, she would always confide in Koji, and Koji would tell his father, and his father never did anything about it. Even though I think he pretty much could have at that time, but didn't. And the reason for that is because they were waiting for this moment to where Mio would be given to them like scot-free. And that kind of set Koji off, and you see where he gets angry, and he actually has some kind of push effect where, like, I guess everything either everything levitated.
Probably?
Yeah,
Huh?
that's where he.
Yeah.
That's where he levitates. And it's like you can only do one thing. And I think before that, didn't he also say we need to secure the bloodline because she's powerful, and it goes in the backstory of how he knows she's actually super powerful.
That and
the dad's like, "Don't challenge me." He's like, "Snap!" He throws him against the wall like Emperor Palpatine. He's like, "Ha!
Unlimited power.
Do it."
Talk about his brother.
Hold on. Oh, his brother,
yeah,
his
brother's gorgeous.
His brother's super flamboyant. I was just like, "Yo, who this? This is my new daddy."
Not what I expected from somebody who was just mentioned briefly in the beginning.
His brother's kind of like that guy, that kicks back and is like, "Oh, it's so hard being hot."
And then he's just like, well, see, my other thing is, did he have a power or did he have a blade inside the fan? Because that fan made me go, is he a femboy? Or not that I'm judging. I don't care. It's cool. Like, you want to be like a twink and a dad. It's cool.
But I'm like, I was probably reading too fast. Because of shit.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm looking too. It's like,
well, because it didn't really go into it, but he's just like, don't worry about that right now. Go save her. And so like, you're awesome. Here's Steph with loving her like fictional daddies.
It's funny, all the women didn't
wow.
say anything about him, but the guys were like, "Oh my god, is it hot in
Do
here?"
you think he was thought
Is
you
that-
were canceled?
Is that the Ryan Reynolds effect? You're like, yeah, I'm not gay, but if Ryan Reynolds said, "Hey, what's up?" I'd be like,
Yeah, I think he'd get it. So.
You could get it. He'd give it to me. I don't even care. Like, I ain't into that, but like, I like how Mark tries to keep a straight face when I say stuff like that. I almost
Because
swore.
he's keeping the information straight too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what he did. He used his fans as a blade to cut
Yeah,
a piece
that's
of
what I
paper that
thought.
kept in bind. Whatever. Okay.
Do you want to show the page or? Who's
I
got the
have
page?
digital.
Do you have it on an
Hold on.
iPad or?
It's on.
Okay, hold on. Let's
my
go to Carrie. Hold on,
phone.
hold on. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so move yours to
It's
the
up
left.
where your
left,
finger
left.
is.
I know.
Yeah, right where your finger
There
is.
we go.
He's
So we
got
see
it.
the fan. We see him close the
says
fan and
the
then
whip.
slice and dice.
We get that Wolverine thwipe, and just
Sharp fan.
And what was
Yeah.
that? It doesn't even look like rope. That looks like a paper seal.
Yeah. It's
Listen,
like a talus.
Right? I thought he was
Yeah.
I thought it was a
Talisman.
rope.
they get some like
Did you
bondage
just
thing
cut
going
paper
on.
with paper?
See, I love me some 2D men. Thanks, Steph. It's all about them 2D daddies. Like we like waifus, but we don't realize the under marginalized market of like husbandos for women. How do you ladies feel about husbandos in general? Like I'm not into them,
Amazing,
but
wonderful, spectacular. What was it? The other one? Gosh dang it.
isn't Golden Kamuy basically just like hot daddies? That's like that borderline boys love, but it's not.
Not sure. I didn't see it yet. It's on my list.
Okay, I have them. I've just never read them. But I didn't like JoJo's favorite boys love. I just couldn't get past like the first season.
Aren't a lot of them related?
Oh yeah, the first
Oh, yeah.
season's hard to get through. Second
Yeah, the
season,
first book, too.
second season, my favorite. First one, sorry, second season's my favorite.
Yes.
I think
it changes.
Star Ocean with Jolene. I think I'd really dig that. Here's Steph
You're
again.
probably digging the lingerie that just dropped. So.
I have like 7 of them. We get it. You like 2D husbands. We get it.
I get it too.
And she'll change up stuff like every couple weeks. She's like, my new daddy, Pokemon. Boom. This manga, this anime. You're like, damn.
What do you call it? So Mio. So circling back.
Ooh, hold on. Wait.
Whoa.
Marge, which husbandos do you got?
Oh, I've got a lot. I've got Hawk. I've got Jayhawk. I've got Tamahome, Toski, Noriko, which dresses like a girl, but it's really a guy.
So it's that trap.
She's
who
got
else?
taste. So.
That trap life.
Yeah.
What series are these from? Sorry.
Well, the first 2 are from Yona the Dawn, and then the next 3 or 4 are from Fushigi Yugi.
I
Oh,
have
that
it
like-
on my
go
list.
on.
Oh,
But,
Bianca, what do
yeah.
you like? Yeah, I'm curious because I'm a guy, so I don't get it. Like chicks with big boobs that are hot, like guys get it, but I don't get the husbando thing.
Oh, I like the tall, dark hair, handsome, that is very like gruff on the outside, but kind
Super
of
sweet
mushy on the inside, but doesn't let it show all the time.
Okay.
So
Teddy
that's
bears,
what I'm into.
It's like you're a Trafalgar
The
Law.
exact
He's
opposite of
always acting
Jayhawk.
like a badass.
I'm here for.
I'm here for it.
Yes.
Oh, what's up,
Toski!
Skunkberry? What's
Speaking
up?
of fans, his fans are made of fire. So
Who's-
yeah, I've got a lot.
No.
Who else? But yeah, tall, dark, brooding, handsome,
Mhm.
super sweet.
They get that like
They
twin
only have
daddy
one
bob where they're
girl.
super skinny and just like clean shaven.
No.
Oh, they can be
no.
like muscly.
They can be muscly, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Hawk. I mean, he's the Thunder Beast, so he's super.
That just
muscly.
sounds. Never mind.
Nick's
This
Nick's
is-
like, what about Mr. Clean?
Saitama, One Punch Man.
Well, yeah, it's Saitama.
Yeah.
There's no love. Bald is beautiful. Okay. I can't help it. Genetics. I got like this who thing going on, like the skin yarmulke in the back. Just it's easy to shave it. I saw my dad with the wings trying to part it. I'm just like, I'm shaving it.
Like them
At least I
Korean
had fun
boys.
with it in like my teens to 20s, where like I had every color hair imaginable. So
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Anyways, we got derailed real quick with these
Oh, yeah.
daddies.
Okay,
Dang it, Nick.
so
Sorry, guys.
Koji is with
Let me finish
Kuda.
my last drink.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, and he's like questioning if Kuda actually loves her because he seems to be all serious and not emotional or anything.
And Koji's
And
plan.
then- What?
Koji's plan for
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say next. This is what gets a little creepy here.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about killing her and killing himself to save her.
Yeah.
He's like, I know it's
I'm gonna save her
selfish.
from this
It's
life.
so selfish, but it's the only way that she can be happy is if she dies by my hand, and then I kill myself after. What the frick?
That was like, what? What's murder suicide? What the hell's going on here?
Like, okay,
And I'm
maybe
like,
he's
Kudo
not
better
all
beat
there
him
either.
up or something.
Yeah.
So he doesn't let that happen.
Yeah.
And then they show up at the warehouse, and that's when you get the power bomb.
Oops, sorry, let me
It's
jump in, Carrie. Hold on.
lightning.
Okay, so it was lightning. Okay,
Okay.
this I loved. Like
Maybe
I
he
was
can
like,
control
God damn it,
elements.
He's
it
the
is on.
Avatar.
Maybe,
Now-
yeah.
Is it just me, or do I hear like the sound effects from Chidori? Boom. Am I the only one?
This guy is furious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Oh, he
love
was
that last page.
pissed.
I'm like,
Rightfully
no.
so.
Yeah.
It's the
Koji gets.
end.
Yeah. Koji finally sees it. He goes, "Oh, wow. He is actually pretty pissed off."
And I think there was like 1 or 2 more pages, and that was it.
I
But
do
it was like a
that it-
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Oh, Ice Phoenix finally
The
showed up.
short
What did he
story
say?
they had.
Hey.
It's
It's
called
a bunch
Happy
of
Wife,
pages.
Happy Life. Where'd you get them kicks?
Bringing it back.
Oh wow.
I thought that was pretty neat that it has a little bit of the novel at the end of these
Yeah.
mangas. I'm not gonna read it, but yeah.
I skipped through it. It's literally just saying what's happening, but through Godo's point of view when he's being invited to eat. And I'm like, okay, so I'm seeing the exact same dialogues
jump
here.
on Marge.
So that's the only thing that's different that
There you go.
I looked at because it was important.
He's so funny. I love him.
Comic relief.
I liked him. He was cool.
Oh yeah. Enjoyable. Like you were saying, these things go by too fast, and
This was a
hell,
quick
they're
read.
small. They're
Yeah, they
I
are.
feel like we're gonna get through the plot pretty quickly. Is this already a finished series, or is it still ongoing?
I'm on
it's
it.
ongoing.
Or unless this is going to be a
We're investigating
reoccurring
it
thing
right
with the
now.
family.
Like here we go.
Oh, hold on. Let me jump on Bo. Hold
It
on.
Nah.
is 4
There you go,
volumes
hold on, there you go.
currently and ongoing.
Yeah, this sucker's small.
It is.
It's like slightly above a tankobon size and bigger than like regular manga size.
Let's see, where's
And
the
isn't it a
regular-
premium? Isn't that a $13 manga? Is it $12.99?
$12.99.
Yeah,
Yep,
but it's
$12.99.
good though.
Worth
And Square
it.
Enix actually
Yeah.
puts out decent stuff. It's
They
not just
do.
all Final Fantasy and what is that? Oh, Shoujo Beats too. We are Shoujo killing it. My last haul video, I had like 15 Shoujo Beats and just Shoujo rom-com things out of like 46, 47.
Get off of me.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Bo.
No,
I thought it was on purpose.
Well, no, he was sharing stuff, so.
yeah. Steph says you're welcome.
You're very welcome, Steph. So what do we want to do next? I think I want to do Romantic Killer Volume 2. I've been sitting on it, and me and my friend want to read it, and I kind of want to try some other stuff. Like, kind of want to do this every week, but that's a lot. But I think if we do it like twice a week,
Yeah. If we limit it
well,
to
twice
like,
a month,
Yeah.
sorry.
You know which
Wow.
one we should do? Because I'm enjoying it so much as Don to Don.
Da-don, da-don,
Yes.
da-don. I read that a year and a half ago. I loved it. It's just silly, stupid. It's like the slightly more adult Chainsaw Man without the gore. So if you want
Yeah.
the comedic value and like TNA, it's pretty.
get it.
It's hilarious.
I gotta tell you, the color scheme on these things is
Are
pretty
beautiful.
damn.
Love
Yes,
it.
I
Yes.
love it. I mean, the blue on this one is very eye catching.
Gorgeous.
If it's
That's
bright and colorful, I'm picking it up.
It's small, like Morse marriages. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
But
Well,
anybody
you
got any
alright?
theories what's going to happen next in this series?
Well, my theory was I already thought she was astral projecting and she was like bigger than what we think. I think that he's going to end up screwing up and probably killing the wrong person. It's just a thought that he's going to kill someone because he's pissed and he's just enraged and it's going to cause an issue and problem. They're going to save her and there's going to be a bunch of other issues, but I don't know. I'm just here for the ride and want to see.
All right, now I want to see what's going on with Kudo's family because you really haven't seen anything
Right.
from his side at all, and I'm wanting to see that because I think that'll develop his character a lot more and take him away from being like this perfect husbando.
Yeah, I feel like there's something in his past too, more than what we're getting. Like, there's a reason he got that reputation.
But yeah, where he's cold and calculated.
Mm-hmm. Let's see that with this, what he's going to do with the kidnappers. And is this something that Koji's father, you think that he was behind it?
I don't know.
Because they were
Could
talking
be.
about doing something. Oh, that's what I was
Maybe.
thinking.
It's gotta be. They're the only one who knows that she has powers.
I think they're the only people that
Sister.
realize it. Yeah. Well, the sister's trash person. That's the place way I could put it.
Spoiled brat.
I can't say the C word, so
What if they do
Can't
the
you?
swap, the husband swap, the fiance
Listen.
swap?
what is this? What is it? Partner.
Spouse
What was
swap.
that TV
Yeah.
show where they like swapped?
Rating
Wife
spouses or something?
Yeah, where
I
like
thought it
they
was
had like
wife
the
swap.
really nice, like like upper echelon and like the super white trash family, and they're like,
Mhm.
we're gonna swap. And they're like, you're dirty.
White
pigs."
swap, yeah.
Wife swap, yeah.
Yeah,
There was
like
also
the Dave
a
Chappelle's
race
version
swap
better.
one.
I don't see color. Okay, I'm a Marvel fan. Okay, gender bend and
Oh.
swap whatever you want. It's cool. Just don't like the white people. They're the worst, especially
Oh.
the toxic males. Kill Whitey.
Oh, misogynist.
Gotta have fun. All right, so we down to do Romantic Killer, Volume 2.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'd be down for Dadan Dadan. I want to do Fryren, but has anybody gotten Fryren 7 yet or no?
I
No, I
have
have
it.
to pick it up.
I
I
didn't
just
even
read
buy
it
number
today.
1 yet.
It's so cute and fun. Like it's
Oh, come on, Bianca. You'll love it.
I'm
It's-
behind on monies, bro. I'm
No,
doing
I
a
know.
job. I can
There's
That's
afford
why I
more.
don't have
it's
7
on the
right
Shonen
now.
Jump app. You can find it. It's online on the app.
Wow.
Hear that, guys? Super
Goody.
chats.
I mean, I read everything legally except Berserk. I'll admit that. But if I could pay for it, I would.
The time is also the problem. Like I read all of this today. I'm like, shoot. I could have read it 2 days ago, but I didn't.
Yeah, I mean that's all of us. Like I read so much stuff. Like that's why I said I want to start doing reviews because I've read actually a ton of stuff in the past like 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's just trying to find time in the groove of like I think the best one that did it was Elite, where he did the 3 things Marge sent him for Christmas, and he just
Mhm.
Yeah.
banged it out in like 14 minutes, like 5 minutes a piece, like little like light hits and what he liked, didn't like. And what was
Yeah.
the Beast one you sent him? That sounded like
King's Beast?
that seemed like the
That-
coolest one.
It's
Yeah.
so cool. I really love it.
What I hate is that for Amazon, like you can't have a freaking like I think you can put them on a list, but you can't put
So
them
order?
all in a cart together. And I'm like, can you just let me buy everything all at once instead of doing the whole one click, one buy for digital, not for
Oh,
like
I was about
physical?
to say.
Well, see, I found this funny. Steph just said, I still haven't brought in Freerun, even though it's in the app and you can read it there, because I still have to finish reading Takani and Hana. Weird. It's almost like someone's sending them to you or other things when you can find them. Weird. But yeah,
I have
it's,
the first 2, Takani and Hana.
I have
Honey,
I think
also
1
another
through
husbando.
7. I tried it. It wasn't bad. Same thing with what's the other one she got me into was the one with the yokai.
Is that Kamisama no Kiss or
Yeah.
Kamisama Hajime Mashita?
Yeah,
Yes,
Kamisama.
let's
Kamisama
go.
wasn't bad. I liked it.
Okay.
But what was the one that I just got also bullied into because I couldn't find this, so I bought it. But I got bullied into because all you guys are like, "Oh, I bought this. Look," and I'm like, I didn't buy it. I like finding them early. What was it? Under Ninja?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How
that
was
looks
that?
good.
That looks pretty good because Barnes and Noble doesn't have it, so I had to order it off of Amazon.
It's the same manga as I'm a Hero, right?
Okay, I'm here.
I think that's what I'm hearing. And yeah.
But it's Denpa, right? So that's why it's so hard to
Sucker's
find
thick
because it's
too, right
Denpa.
here.
I like it thick.
Mhm.
Thick's pretty good. Needs the healthy.
Absolutely love the art. I mean, they go into detail with.
Hold on.
Ooh.
There you go.
Damn near everything. You got the clouds. You have
It's got
the
the
grass
zipatone.
shadows.
It's nice. The black and grays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is nice.
And when I was listening to what was it? Manga Splaining, they talked about how it's like what he's from a ninja clan, but he's a lower rate ninja. So like he's using his like neighbor's refrigerator and other crazy wacky stuff, and it sounded pretty cool.
He's like ninja on a budget. Like he doesn't have any money or anything.
Looks so nice.
He steals it all.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. But it's pretty funny as well. Like there's some times where it gets pretty silly. It's hilarious. And then there's little bits where it gets kind of horrifying when it shows some of the people that could be potential antagonists. Oh, what happened?
Ice Phoenix.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh.
I don't even read it. I just post him and he knows that or she knows that. I don't even know. Ice Phoenix, what do you identify as if you don't mind me asking? I'm not trying to call you out. I assume you're a guy, but I don't want to put labels on it. But I appreciate your brand of comedy and trolling.
Obviously as a Pokemon.
Well, Pikachu's the only one that you know it's male and female.
Man.
Depends on the tails.
Does it?
Dude, we were only going on for like an hour and 6 minutes.
We can do
Man.
this.
See, I can't ban Ice Phoenix. Ice Phoenix shows up every single time. You're just kidding. Some of the stuff he says or she says is hilarious. And other stuff, it's like, that's not funny. But other people's chats, it's hilarious. But mine, it's like, but I still appreciate it.
I thought it was funny.
I never feel
Interesting
mine.
depth.
Well, I posted it and I just read half of it. I'm like, nope. Let's see. What else have I read this past month? Did anybody else read Shy?
I heard good things.
Yes.
Never
Shy
heard
was
of
pretty
it.
good. It's not bad. It's basically this
I
girl
thought
that
I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it,
wasn't bad.
and then it turned out to be pretty good.
I want to see where it goes.
Yeah, it all depends on the next 2 volumes. That's
Yeah, it's got that 3 manga like volume, like if it's good or not good.
I caught up with Gantz.
Nice.
I'm a fair child Republican, 810 Thunderbolt too. All right, that's cool.
I knew it.
Wait, Marge, you read all of Gantz?
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Oh god damn, I wanted to read it with you, but
I'm on that.
that's
I'm
all
on
right.
that vampire arc or whatever. That's what I started.
Yeah.
I read it back in the day when it was coming out with the anime. I was like, oh, this is some like next level like cringe. Like, all right, so how is this? Like, I've heard everybody talk about it.
Sucker is thick.
She
I'm a little
Ooh.
disappointed.
got all the curves in the right way.
Yes.
And these
I'm a
are
little
the evil Power
disappointed
Rangers, right?
that the what?
These are the evil Power Rangers too.
No, this is basically the original Power
Tommy.
Rangers. What if they ran into a dimension where Tommy stayed evil and he basically fused the powers of the White Ranger and the Green Ranger and became someone known as Lord Draken, and he is OP. But I was saddened that I guess I got the wrong one. This is a second time that they encounter Lord Draken, so I need to find
Yeah,
the
he's been around
first
for a
one.
couple years. But Boom Studio puts out some pretty good stuff and has decent IPs. Like,
oh yeah,
me and
that
Carrie
Power
Reed.
Ranger run has been good.
Power Rangers is good. Nobody really talks about it, but Once in Future is really good. It's a King Arthur story with monster
I think I
hunters.
posted this one.
In the
and
present.
something's killing the
Things in color.
children.
Ooh.
Oh, so Rita's not even around in that dimension?
No, he kills her.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like I
Because it's
said,
kind of brutal.
It gets a little dark, and I'm here for it.
So it's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line where it's darker.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
the
that's
last
another
Ronin.
good one too.
The IDW
Last
run's been
Ronin.
awesome.
Yeah,
Also
last
made me
Ronin.
a ton of money with
This is not bad either.
Oh
Berserker.
yes.
Oh, so that ended up not being bad. Nice.
Hold on, we got a couple things in chat. Hey Blue Jay, thank you for showing
Hey.
up. Then we got Movies and Madness Entertainment. We're here for Bianca.
Ray.
Thank you,
Yes,
Bianca.
they are.
Thank you, Bianca.
I'm not gonna share Ice Phoenix's comment, but yeah, I actually out of most of the indie studios, like I love Image. Boom's been putting out some really good stuff. Who puts up Berserker?
Oh,
It was
Circus
Kiri.
Boom.
It's
It's
Boom.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
You want to share? Hold on.
I was
share it
gonna
real
say
quick.
Michael Keaton. I meant to say it was
one?
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
There we go. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu
That's
Reeves.
nice.
Do you remember all the hype behind like the Kickstarter and like the folio
Yeah.
covers? You had to show up to your shop that day, and it was crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just went with the graphic novels.
The graphic novels are always better.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I
you
just-
had like a deal on Kickstarter for him after the campaign.
Well, go
ended,
ahead, Bo.
that's what I
Show
did.
it. I
Oh,
trade
sorry.
weight now, so
Yes,
Last Ronin.
great.
I
I
read the
need the
first
Last
3. It was so
Ronin.
good.
Yeah.
I
This
want to
one
get the hard
starts off.
copy. I have the individual issues.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hard. It was like $20 or something. Or no. I got it on sale. It was like $16.
That's not bad.
It was really nice. So you basically have a story of one lone Ninja Turtle. You don't know who it is until like I would say first few chapters.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting when you find out who it is and you kind of get their story. It's a darker tale of the last one planning his revenge on the Shredder clan and basically aiming to end it.
Yep. And the turtle that's doing it, April's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
What's up,
the one I
Drogo
heard
Fits
people
too?
complaining about?
Hmm.
Because it's done in a comic back format and it's not like it's almost like more like an issue of a comic is the Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai is great. I saw that there's actually
Oh, yeah.
because me and Kiki were talking
I
about
still
that.
need to see that.
There is 2
Yeah.
versions of Afro Samurai. There's that one, and there's a black one that has a full cover that's $30.
What?
So it's more
Yeah.
limited. Yep. I saw it at my LCS, but it was dinged up.
Now,
But
what I
that's the
hate
thing,
about
it's like-
this,
Go on. You're probably, yeah.
Hold on, let me.
very first page is the advertisement for.
The live action Cowboy Bebop, which is
Oh.
trash.
Cringe.
I was like, oh, I finally got. What the hell is this? Gracing the very first page. No.
Yes.
But they were saying people were complaining it was a thin book. I haven't seen it. Is it?
It
Well,
is
really-
Afro
pretty thin.
Samurai, it's
Oh.
like one of those thin Marvel trades where it's pretty
Yeah,
Oh,
thin.
so it's like
That's
40
pretty thin.
pages ish.
No, it's probably like 60-ish, right?
Did you
Oh,
have?
just
Does it have a
thin.
page count?
Here's
Yeah.
My Happy Marriage.
Yeah.
This sucker's thin. So that's not the way Link likes it. So.
I like them. I like them thick. I like them wide. I like them long and fat.
Oh boy.
Oh man. But yeah, there's been a January. So many good hits. Broke.
I'm
Just
trying
broke.
not to buy stuff. I think I've bought like 12 manga already this month, and I said I was like on a buying ban. Well, give myself a budget, but I'm only buying stuff that I'm actually reading. Like, what was one of the other ones I picked up? End of Seraph came out. Got Shy. I got My Happy Marriage. Vinland Saga. There's just so much good crap coming out.
Oh, Villain Saga season 2. Let's go.
Witches of Adams Volume 4 just came out. I need to grab that.
Yes. But I think I got a few more things that I have on the way, but that's it. I'm done. Nana, I have like one more volume to get, and I think it's coming in February.
Yeah, how is Nana? I don't know exactly what it is. Is it a Yuri or?
No.
No.
I thought Nana was a
So
Yuri.
the shipping the 2 female characters is very popular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't
It's-
sure.
You have 2 girls named Nana. It kind of shows their life. I would say after high school, kind of shows 2 very different lives and how they kind of converge, and how these 2 girls kind of grow with each other. It's that same kind of relationship I was telling you about, where 2 people bring the best out of each other. And I think that's so far. I'm on volume 4 now, and I just got some devastating news that I saw on there, and I'm like, oh wow. So if you've read volume 4, you know what I'm talking about. So I was like, what?
I don't know what episode that is in the anime, but like I remember like something happening in the anime, and I'm like, oh wait, do do I want to watch this? Do I want to complete it? I still have not completed it, and it's been almost 10 years now, I believe.
Yeah.
Like,
Steph
because I'm
said
like,
she
I don't
watched
know
it
if I'm
years ago.
ready.
And Moonbeam says, I watched Nana and really disliked it.
It's really heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
does.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's dark? It may be up my alley?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, well, for
maybe,
me, Dark's
maybe.
totally different. Dark's
Maybe.
totally different for me. Like, I like Berserk and Redo and stuff like that. That's dark
Yeah,
for
no,
me.
not that type of dark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for me, I always love character development, and when they actually focus on building the actual character, I love that. So I think that's what mostly
Does
catches it for me.
Hachi get any character development? I still hate her.
We'll see.
We'll
I'm only on 4.
Gosh dang it.
My wife was. I showed my wife that one, and she, the first Nana, her best friend does this thing like she winces or whatever, and she was like counting how many how many times she does that in response to the first Nana's when she does anything, basically.
Man, it's been such a long time. I vaguely remember that.
You know, I didn't watch the anime. I watched the live action movies, but they cut out a lot with the live action.
Oh yeah, they're gonna
I didn't know
cut
they
out
did
a
live action.
lot. I can't say anything because that's spoiler territory.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, Nana's still technically being made and it's on hiatus. I did not know that.
Yes, it's the mangaka is like she has many problems. Like she hasn't updated in 12 years, and she finally did a few years ago. She might be on another hiatus. I don't remember. It was like personal issues and then sickness, and you know, like the usual stuff for mangaka. And it's very sad. That too. You know,
hoping to
some
God this
can
is
afford
not going to happen to
hospital bills.
Freon.
I hope so because to get the anime coming out, it's such a good series. Like, I think
Which one?
volume. Me and Fryron.
Oh,
Fryron, sorry.
Yeah, me and Manga Sloth talking about the other day because he grabbed 7. I'm like, oh, have you read? He's like, not yet, but he's like, I think volume 9 just came out, but I know before a couple last year it was on hiatus for like a month or so. So, oh hey, what's up, Nocturna?
Hey.
Thank you for swinging by.
Vámonos.
Appreciate it.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
But I've looked it up. There's no information on why it's on hiatus. We don't know if they're sick or like, you know, sometimes they go on hiatus because they have issues, legal issues in Japan, which is like totally different.
Well, for this one, we know like there was like some messed up stuff happening in her life, and then she discussed about it, and we're like, oh snap, that's pretty heavy. But for this hiatus, I don't remember if she stated the reason. She's like, I'm going to take another break, and I'm like, you just made 1 volume.
Well, that was like Berserk for a while, and same thing with Blade of the Mortal. It's like they come back to it when they feel like it.
Yeah. And then I
As long as
remember
they
for
don't do
Bleach,
George R. R.
Kubo,
Martin.
he would be like, hey, I'm dying on the toilet, LOL. And I'm like, bruh.
Well, see, my thing for Bleach was, did anybody else read Burn the Witch when it came out? Because I love that. And the
I
anime
hated it.
What? I loved it.
Anime.
I didn't like it. I wouldn't say hated it, but I was just like,
Freaking loved it. It was awesome. You didn't like it?
Yeah, it was more if I couldn't get through it. Yeah.
So
yes, right there. Perfect.
And,
hold
I
on,
didn't like the blonde girl. I forgot her name. She was annoying me to no end.
I thought it was just a fun series. I want more of it, and I didn't know it was the Bleach universe. I just picked it up because I like witches and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool.
And they're so drastically different from the Soul Reapers because they deal with dragons. And I'm like,
but I love that crap. It's just so fun to me.
I don't know. I didn't have any attachment to any of the characters.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really care for any of these people. Like I'm not concerned for their well-being or anything.
That's pretty rough.
I don't know. It's like I want to, but it's like I haven't like. Okay,
I don't give a care.
I
liked it. I personally enjoyed it. I also like the little like fan service, and that was funny and cute. And that little like dog that turns into a dragon was super cute. I can't remember his name.
That was cute.
So cute.
I think one thing that upset me too is the cover. You know that slide in cover or whatever.
Yeah, I like that. I thought that was
the
cool.
adhesive on almost every
Mine
single
too.
one that I saw. Yeah, they didn't put any glue on there.
Oh yeah, the glue's falling apart. I also have the
Speaking of
Japanese
Bleach.
tankobon of it. It's delicious, isn't it? We don't support drinking
Right?
bleach.
put it on my eyes and everything.
Yeah, don't look at
Please
don't
don't.
look
My
at
brother was just
prior,
talking to me about it.
streams.
He's never had an interest in Bleach before, and he's like, "Hey, that new season's coming out, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that new season's coming out. Why? Are you interested in watching it?" And he's like, "Yeah, we should watch it." And I'm like, "You do realize that we
Yeah, you have
actually
to
have to watch the series to watch that?" He's like, "No, we don't." And I'm like, "Yes, we do. It's a continuation." He's like, "Oh, it's not by itself." I'm like, "No, there's like 300 episodes we have to watch." What are you talking about?
That was like somebody posted. I forget. I feel horrible. He posted a video about he saw quintessential quintuplets in the movies, and I liked it. But my brother's the type of person that will go to the movies and see whatever because he sees like 5 movies a week. He's like, "Yeah, I'll see it." I'm like, "Dude, you don't even know what's going on." He's like, "I'll see it. I don't care." I'm like, "Wow, you just skipped so much. This is the end of the series." He's like, "I didn't get it." I'm like, "No crap.
No
You
done.
You don't know what's going on." He's like, "Why'd they all look the same?" I'm like, "There's 5 of them. The quintuplets, dude."
I will say though, the art on this new season of Bleach is awesome.
It looks pretty.
It's
I haven't watched it because I
amazing.
bought all the manga, and I'll eventually get around to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we got a
Finally
lot of
gets to
reading
finish
to
the
do.
story. Despite Shonen Jump, like, hey, you can just finish early. Yeah, we can just have another thing to replace you. And I'm like, screw you, buddy.
Just don't do a sequel series like they did with Naruto and Boruto.
The same thing with like I loved Inuyasha, and what's the other one? I tried it and I was just like, this is bad. I watched 2 episodes. I'm like, I can't stomach this. This is
that
trash.
Mao
For the
or-
sequel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sequel. No,
Yashashime or something like that.
it's something
Yeah,
Ashime.
it's-
Yeah, I haven't
It's,
done
what's
Mao.
this-
I have a couple Mao I haven't read. Has anybody
I
read Mao
like
yet?
Mao. I like Mao.
I'm hearing a lot of people just did not like it. I'm like, really? Like, what is it? Is it the I don't know, is it the feel? Like the pacing doesn't feel like
I think
it
they
is?
compare it to Inuyasha because it's an isekai and it's
Yeah.
a teenage girl going into like a portal into another, but instead it's the past of like 19 what?
I think it was
Maybe
like
the
1920s or
1920s.
Very
like, super
interesting.
early.
You don't usually see that stuff in animes a lot. Usually it's always the future.
Well, Inuyasha
I haven't seen one
was
in the
like
past
feudal
anyway,
Japan.
personally.
Oh, yeah, this.
Oh, I read that. Hold on, let me.
There's
Oh,
gonna be an
Oh, is it
anime
out
too.
yet? I didn't
Yep.
know.
Well, it's out next week if you got it early. But Osho no Koi was really good. I didn't know it was going to get that dark, but I enjoyed all of it.
I'm so far liking it. There's just one thing I don't like, and that's the
Uh-oh.
doctor's feelings towards the idol.
Well, you understood what happened. We're not going to get into spoilers.
Yeah,
but
I understood. I understood.
Yeah, I
the
didn't
girl,
get it
I
yet.
didn't know who she was, and I thought I knew who she was. And like the last couple pages is like,
Oh, okay, hold on.
oh, okay.
Okay, so I'll keep reading. That was
Oh,
the
you
only
didn't
thing I
finish
didn't
it?
like. No, I've gotten. I
Dang
got
it.
to the delivery.
I read it yesterday.
We'll say I got to the delivery.
And where you got marked?
Yeah.
Spoilers. Yeah, it's like the first like 3 chapters.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Yes. That
It's a
happened,
good
so-
series. It's dark, and then oh my god, like it goes from they're doing a documentary style thing about how they're talking about the kids because the mother she's an idol, and she has kids out of wedlock, and she's an idol, so she can't get pregnant, and no one's supposed to know. The doctor delivering the baby ends up getting killed, and he ends up becoming her child, and another person's the child. You know what's going on, and it's different. It was really well done, and I'm curious to see where it goes. It's like a murder mystery / just an amalgamation of stuff. Yeah, and it's I don't know how to describe it. It was really well done.
Yeah, the art's really good. I'm really liking it.
Oh, okay. You didn't finish it, so I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, I liked it. When it comes out next week, check it out.
Okay. Oh, you're
hold
having
on.
a review?
Yeah. Well, I actually want to do a review. Steph, you may like it. It's not too violent. It's actually kind of decent. What's the O face? For what? Did I spoil it? Like this is the first like chapter. It's just like sitting on the back. Like not
That's why I don't like doing reviews because people don't like getting spoiled. They'll kind of watch cautiously for the first couple minutes. It's like okay, sounds good. Bye.
That's when you say, "Hey, I'm gonna do spoilers."
Yeah.
Spoiler hand, remember?
Oh, okay. So here's a question for everybody: are we all up to date on Gigant?
What's that?
No.
Gigant Volume 10?
No.
Never heard of it.
Talk about that ending. You're wanting to talk about that ending, aren't you?
Yeah. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I just
I even got up to volume 2. I didn't even get the rest. And then when you said you didn't like the last one. I was like, should I even bother?
It was
going on?
great. It was great. Well, rethinking
What?
about it, I should have seen the ending coming, but just whatever.
He's trying to trick you.
Sometimes you get training tricked.
And
Marg, what are you eating?
Gum.
Gum.
Dang it. I was like, whoa, what kind of snacks are you eating? Share.
Here you go.
Delicious.
Want some
I would
gum?
laugh if they actually planned that out and she just popped a piece of gum in her
Here's some
mouth. I'd be
gum.
like, I love it.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I think Marg and
I read
Nick
it.
were talking about this.
Calhoun,
That's
I
good.
want it.
I like that.
I like it. The second one didn't answer any of my questions, so, or maybe I
It
missed it.
It didn't. No, it didn't
No.
answer anything, dude.
That's
Like-
what irritated me about this one. I love it. The art's good. The story's good. You didn't answer my first questions, basically.
It gave us
The-
more
Yeah,
background
going.
story, but that's about it. That's what sucks.
What's it called?
Like,
Kowloon?
Calhoun.
Kowloon.
Generic
Kowloon.
Romance.
Kowloon. What's it about? Generic romance?
That's a good
It's
question.
That is a good question.
Every
Every time somebody asks me that, I have a hard time explaining it.
That's not
Uh,
good.
Ice Phoenix, yeah. Gigant.
Yeah.
A lot. It's an adult series. I have a review. Go check it out.
The whole idol spoil is
What's the
What's
name
the
of
Oshi
it?
no
name of
Koi, right?
I don't know what translates
no
in
Ko?
it. Yeah.
Oshi no Ko.
It was really good. I didn't spoil some other stuff that comes up later, but you're like, oh damn, this is good.
Yeah,
I, wanna know where this is
I
going.
heard some heavy stuff about it. I'm like, yes, let's go. I want to read it so badly.
It's well done because I remember people talking about it like a couple months ago, and it was coming out, and I was waiting, and I saw it early because, spoiler alert, if you go to Barnes and Noble, they get pissed. But like, you know how you check the website, they're like, we have it in stock.
Yeah.
The one that I go to, they usually load up a car to have boxes, and I've dug through them like, what are you looking for? I'm like, don't worry about it. And they're like, sir, you're not. I'm like, yeah, don't worry about it. And I just walk away and grab it and buy it.
No, the people at mine are
They're
awesome.
stupid.
They know me, and I'll ask them, it's like, hey, I noticed that this one came in. Are you able to check that one out? Yeah, let me go run to the back. You got the list? I'm like, yeah. And so they're awesome with it.
Well, my favorite is like you get the new people like, sir, we can't sell them. I'm like, actually, your policy says if it's in stock, you have to sell it to me. I can't. I'm like, go get your manager. I'll carry this up real quick. Go get your manager. I didn't just waste gas money to drive here and go, no, sir, we don't have it. Or
I'm
the
right
worst is
behind
you
them
call
like
and you're like,
this.
do you have it? They're like, no. I'm like,
They're having like
go get your manager.
employee meetings on looking out for Nick and hiding the boxes.
They're like,
The
okay,
other
guys,
day,
here is our next plan to make sure that Nick doesn't like harass any of the employees.
No,
We
I'm
got,
super
got
polite.
A team, got B team, right?
I've done retail. I've been a retail manager, so I'm just like, no, but like, don't tell me I'm wrong when I know your policy. Like,
Like
That
you're
pissed me
gonna
off.
go in there. There's a picture of you on the wall somewhere.
do not sell.
Him.
Do not look in the eyes.
New
Do not
employee
feed after midnight.
orientation goes over Nick on new release days.
On Thursday, because that's when I get paid, I just walked up and they had like a dolly full of like manga. And I'm just digging through it, and the guy looked at me like, and just walked
Yeah.
away.
I walked
They didn't have
in.
the stupid stickers in them because I hate those freaking stickers. They
Mhm.
ruin the books. They usually stick them on the black part where it rips it out, and I'm just like, oh,
and take some of the ink with it too.
yep.
And that happened with me the day I shot the haul video. I walked into Barnes and Noble. Was like, all right, there's still a couple I wanted to get. Guy was wheeling them up like 7 feet from the door. He was wheeling it right there. I was like, oh hey, that's exactly what I want to see. There's honey lemon soda. Right?
Oh, Laura loved that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She really enjoyed it. So you guys have really convinced me about
Honey
this.
lemon
I
is
will
a
It's
do
great
good.
tonight,
recommend.
and
I want more of
honey
that.
lemon's next.
See, what kills me is like I try never to read scans, but certain series I'm like, if it's not on the Shonen Jump app and it's a different company, I'm like, can I wait?
It's a
Wait.
girlfriend.
I actually have almost all the Rent a Girlfriends that haven't read them. I've just been stockpiling. Same thing with I promised myself, and I saw Beastars early. I read up to volume 4. 22 just came, well, it's coming out. I want to binge read the hell out of that.
Mm-mm.
It gets worse or it's good. Well, I was worried
No, I
about it was
wanna
going to be
get-
like
I
super
gotta get the
furry,
rest of
and
the
I'm like,
volumes.
oh,
I
it's
wanna
not
do this
furries.
game.
Are
I
you
only
what?
have like the first 3, I think. I have to get the rest.
And you're digging Sweat and Soap now too, right? Can we do Sweat and Soap at some point?
Yeah,
It's super
Yeah.
cute. I love the crap out of it.
I do too.
I remember reading the first first couple of chapters, and I'm like, I gotta buy the volume. It's so good.
It's adult. Well, it's not adult like spicy. Yeah, they do have sex, but I mean, like, it's just adult situations where you're falling in love. It's that awkward stage, and then you're dating, moving in, and all that.
And then he smells you to get that signature soap smell for his business.
Well, that's some next level kink, but I'm not gonna even anyways. Gotta stay family friendly. I'm half naked now, and I'm just like, I hate wearing those things hot in my room.
Oh wow! So I'll probably start reading that one as well later on.
Bo, you would like it. It's really good. Did you like Watakoi?
Yeah.
It's like Watakoi, but a little different, but it's still really good. Like, I stood up one night trying to binge the rest of it because I didn't have, I think, volumes, whatever.
Yeah.
I read it online, and then the next day I went out and bought the rest of them, but I couldn't wait to finish it. It was that freaking good.
I'm probably not
What's
gonna.
up, Dima?
How you doing? I'm probably not going to buy it because right now I think I'm just going to cut on all.
Oh my god, yes. Hold on. This yeah.
That's really
Another one that I've randomly suggested my friend to read with her. We're loving it. Like, I just got volume 4, and I'm waiting for her to find time. Okay, well, Steph just sold her out. Yeah. Steph recommends rom-coms. That's where I get most of my rom-coms and shoujos because she hasn't been wrong. Like, I like half them. And I was like, oh, we should try this. And like, she's busy with life. I'm busy with life. And I'm like, I want to read 3. I'm like, I picked up 4. She doesn't have 4. I'm like, I want to read it, but I don't want to cheat and be like, I read it without you.
The whole you watched the Netflix episode without me.
Right? Yeah. But that I would also like to do Galaxy next. I feel like this is all just like rom-coms. I want to do other stuff, but like Sweat and Sup's really good. Galaxy Next Door is really, really good. I dig it. Mark, have you read that?
And I have to get the digital version.
Yeah, I
you didn't like it?
What? No, it's too boring.
What? It's super cute.
Which one's Sweat and Sup?
Boring. Volume 1, I like Volume 1, but Volume 2,
so cute.
I don't know.
I think it hooked me where he's a mangaka because I'm really into like, comics and stuff and like the whole inside baseball stuff with it. So it clicked with me. And I thought it was super cute and fun how he's trying to raise his brother and sister, and she's a princess and they're in love.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like Sweetness and Lightning either, which is by the same mangaka, and that was so boring.
I was told about it, but I don't do cooking.
You are
so
banned.
I was like,
Banned, Marge.
Yeah, the Galaxy Next Door. I read the first few chapters. I think it was. I was like, nah. And so
it's either hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
You're banned too.
But when I heard your review of it, I was actually kind of interested. I think it had some supernatural. No, she's from another world and also a manga. Like,
yep.
So I guess I didn't go to.
She's got like a little stinger, and it like stings him, and he's like, "Oh, you get something in your butt," and she's like, "Oh, now we're married," and just gets. I don't want to spoil it, but it was cool. It was different.
I don't want to read something that's going to perpetuate the notion that I can just
we're done.
tap
We're
somebody's
broken
butt.
up. We're no longer reading buddies.
I'm still on the fence about it.
Apparently, she doesn't like it as much as I do, but yeah.
Oh, didn't she recommend it?
Yeah, well, we do the thing where we recommend stuff to each other, or like I'll be at the bookstore, like, this looks cool. You want to read this? And she's like, maybe. And stupid me, I'm just like buying it. Oh, you're not gonna read it? I'll read it by myself. Well, because I'm trying to brighten my horizons with just reading other stuff besides just gore and shonen and seinen. So I still can't get past trying to do I can't do cooking or sports.
You just recommended Delicious in Dungeon last night.
Yeah, I recommended it. I didn't read it. I don't do cooking though. And thank you for showing up to the stream. Well, no, because she was a chef. That's why I recommended that and Gal Gohan. Like, I really liked Gal Gohan. It was cute.
Oh, there was a picture of her?
What? Gal Gohan, the book that I showed?
No. I saw a picture in the stream where we were talking about last night. There was a picture of a girl that was a chef and had purple hair. Was that the same
that's
girl?
her. She does. I guess she did Hell's Kitchen season 19 and almost won. She was like the second place person.
Nice.
But she does a lot of cosplays and goes to cons, so it was fun.
Nice.
Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it because that was my other friend's stream, but they do things a little different. But they need another co-host because the girl that does it, her and her husband, it was their anniversary, and Bird City's really nice people. I podcast with them. They have their own comic shop. Been to bars and drank with them at cons, so it was a good time. But we missed a couple. Was it? Are you gonna read JoJo Lance Part 9's coming up? Dude, I don't know about you guys. I only have JoJo's. Where is it? Where's my? Oh, JoJo's is hidden behind all that, but nope.
Mm,
Oh, JoJo's is all the way up there. JoJo's. I
Right
have
here.
only 1 and 2 right there. I buy them on
Yeah,
sale when
I
Nibu
have
has the buy 2 get ones.
like 1 and 2 in the first volume of 3.
And I heard he reset the Galaxy
Like,
for it.
all the way to 8, I think.
Oh, Steph wants to read Gal Gohan. Yeah, I'm down for it. I loved it. It was a good series. Do any of you guys have any interest in trying it?
What is it?
I love
Gal Gohan. It was super cute.
I'll get to it eventually. I'm waiting for my the volume 2 of this to come out so I can trash it.
God.
No, I was like, what? No.
And I
Gal
can read
Gohan.
it.
How do I describe this? She's a Garo. I can just read you the blurb on the back. Take one teacher and add one gal, blend together thoroughly. Hoping to have more meaningful connection with his students, newbie home ec teacher Yabi Senji sets up a cooking club, but only students can interact with whatever her name is, Miku, the school's #1 gal. A true gal to the core, Uzuneko's cooking skills are virtually non-existent, but she is more than willing to play the apt pupil in the hapless Yabi. Even though she can't bake a simple batch of cookies, she is sure to add a dash of spice to Yabi's cooking club and maybe teach him a thing or two about the high school life. So basically, she's a gal, like she's super cute and popular, but she like wants to get better grades. She falls in love with the cooking teacher, and she's super cute and sweet. And she's like, I really like you. He's like, no, no. And another girl gets involved because they have to go on field trips. And he's like, no, no, I don't like you. This is wrong. This is weird. I'm just your teacher. And then later on, I don't want to ruin it, but it was super cute and wholesome. Like, I thought the age gap would freak me out. And there's just, they don't do anything. They don't have sex. They don't kiss. Like, it's really sweet. So if you want something that's cute, like I'm not really into high school romance stuff, but this was really cute. And Sage actually mentioned that a while ago. And I was like, oh, let me check it out. Because it's like Nasty Man. I'm like, if this is Nasty Man, what are you reading? Like, bro, I read some hardcore, like, DVDA stuff. Like, just ready for the GB. Gang.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
yeah, GB.
All right.
We've dropped 3 viewers. Anyways. Is there anything else?
Say?
Does anybody else want to plug anything else before we get out of here? Because everybody's like, they're over it.
Yeah.
We did the review. Now we're just BSing.
Well, I'm going to have another manga review.
What is that, a Mario? Hold on.
Oh,
How is that? Was it Mario?
No, I just picked it up from Half Price Books. I wanted to do a video on Kirby, Super Mario, and Legend of Zelda, kind of do like a Nintendo thing.
I heard Zelda's good.
I like Zelda.
Yeah, I like it.
I like Nintendo, yeah.
This one looks really weird.
It's
so
weird.
If you want to...
Oh, so that's like a 4-panel gag type of manga.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I mean, it's like if some kind of like asshole would just like get Mario stuff tattooed on a whim that they thought about for like 3 days at a convention because they were bored at like a Comic-Con. Like, I don't know. I would never do that.
Bianca, you got anything coming up?
No.
She potato? Oh, I thought she was Nope.
I was actually thinking, I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get myself mentally prepared for the new job in 2 weeks. And then see how I can do my schedule from there.
No sleep. That's all you got to do. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I am creating something, though. I'm in the works of creating something. I've sent it to a few friends of mine. There's a person who makes like a webtoon, and they also make animations. So I know a few people who do animations, and I was like, oh, they're wanting a commission. And then of course the first thing I see is a werewolf transformation.
You and your like, commissions, and like you love anthropomorphic. You love it. That's cool.
Yeah, it's so fun. And I'm just like, I've been wanting to create something for a while, and I'm like, if I can get this commission, I can get it done. And I can get it done, and then I can get that commission. So what I'm doing is I'm not going to say what the commission is, but I am going to create my own, unique werewolf growl. I'm going to create my own by using other animals. The reason I thought of this was because the original He-Man, the 80s He-Man, I believe, like for the Green Tiger thing, they used like in Silverback Gorilla with I think a lion and other stuff like that. And so I'm like, I want to do that. So I've been doing it for the past couple of days. If you guys like, I can send them to you, but I do
Sure, I'm
have to give you
curious.
a warning because a few people were like, so I didn't know what this was, and this scared the crap out of me. So I have to warn you about jump scares. I didn't expect people to get scared. I'm editing it, so I've been hearing it like almost all day yesterday, and now I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta warn them. It may jump scare you a little bit. Lower the volume, but I'm trying to get the eerie feeling and a good like roar, growl, and that kind of stuff.
They just said if you like anthropomorphic manga, you may like Spice and Wolf. I
That
never knew
doesn't
what that
count.
was.
She has a human face.
Hey, for years I
Gotta
played
be
like
legit.
I played World of Darkness, so like I did vampire, werewolf, mage, all that. So like I enjoy it. It's fun.
I realize that anime doesn't really do a lot of werewolf stuff.
Not
Yeah.
really.
I was actually doing a searching for it. I'm like, what anime has werewolves? And one of them was from the harem anime Rosario Vampire.
We're not talking Monster Girls. Monster Girls and werewolves are two different things. That's like saying furries and Monster Girls. That's a fine line.
No, it's
totally
the male
different.
protagonist who apparently turns into a werewolf.
Well, also Hellsing Ultimate OVA has like werewolves.
Ooh.
They also have Millennium Nazis, Rumpelstiltskin, like a bunch of crazy stuff. It's a good series.
Yeah,
I still have to watch that.
The only thing that comes close is they'll do transformations into a full wolf, like Wolf's Rain.
Yeah. Guys,
Wolf
Thirtsy Manga
Children.
dropped.
And I hate that so much. And I'm like,
What was that,
really?
Paul?
An actual wolf? Okay.
In response to the question.
Beauty and the Beast.
How are you still feeling on that?
Dropped?
Oh yeah, dropped.
Dang.
Basically,
you dropped that?
If it were the other way around, that this were a guy, this would have
creepy
vibes. And
wait, is that her daughter?
No, this is a young boy and a sister.
She's an older lady, right?
Yeah, she's an older lady, and he's in high school. The initial story started off real sweet.
That's the male dream fantasy. It's okay, but if it's a girl, it's wrong.
Yeah. So these two, they kind of bring out the best out of each other, and like she lost her husband. She's looking for her meaning in life, and this young boy comes up, and he lives on his own, and he's always starving, I guess. And she kind of cooks some stuff for him, and she finds purpose in feeding him, and he finds somebody that's actually there for him when he gets home.
Solace.
So
I just realized, if he has a sister, does the sister live with the parents, or do they live together too?
No, with the parents.
Oh, okay.
She comes to check up on him.
She's gonna have a new mom.
Did she get that date?
Yeah. No, it doesn't get like risky, but she's showing up at his school and want to know more about him and all that. It's like, if this were a guy, this wouldn't be. Yeah. It's like,
I dropped. What is? Hold on. Let me click on Marge.
This is one I dropped recently. Like I read up to volume 5. It's Saint Seiya show.
Is it part of Saint Seiya series?
It's a part. Yeah. Well, it's like a spinoff. It's like a shoujo spinoff series.
Ooh. Made by the same creator, or is it? Well,
I don't know.
It's a reimagining.
By Masasami Kurumada.
We own the rights. We can do what we want.
Yeah. But I mean, this was good up until volume 5. Volume 5, I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then Aphrodite's like a dude, and I'm like, what? Because it has like Greek mythology. They're trying to subvert expectations. Kind of like Sailor Moon with Greek mythology.
You just don't like gender bent. It's okay. You're canceled. It's fine.
Welcome to the club.
If you're trying to do Greek mythology stuff, like, what are you doing if you're making Aphrodite a dude? I don't understand that when everyone else is the regular gender that they are. So, you know,
from the modern comic books.
Yeah, that's why I don't read them.
I think
but
the last
it was good. The art's really cool, but like after the 5th volume, I'm like, what are we doing here? I'm like, I don't understand the plot where this is going. I don't understand what is going on right now. It's just too many. I think it was just trying to do too many things.
Everybody
Too
ready for
much.
the Saint Seiya live action?
Nope. Live action is trash.
My dad will be ecstatic.
They got like a surprisingly big cast in that.
The only
Right?
live
I'm like,
action I
what the
liked
heck?
was Blade of the Myrtle. That's it.
Myrtle.
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 Blade of the Myrtle. Myrtle. Myrtle's my cousin.
Turtle.
I would have to say Mashal was the one I dropped.
Mashal was trash. I hated Mashal. I hated Zom 100. Sorry, Marge.
I think it's gonna
I
do
wasn't
better
even-
as a anime, Mashal.
Oh, she just canceled herself. God
I didn't
damn.
even say that one because I knew what she was on. I didn't want to upset her. But Mashal was just not going anywhere. It's like the same thing every time you pull it.
Ooh, hey, what's up, shit devil?
The only thing I dropped, it wasn't even recent, but it was kind of like I now have a choice. I now have like don't have to continue anymore. Was World's Ends Ends Harem.
I'm gonna drop you. No,
Mm.
no. It was great. It was great. It was very cultured and classy.
I'll second.
It was very classy.
I hate his main character.
It was Why the Last Man, but with more sex.
I hated
a lot
the
of
main
it was
character, the
very
second guy I loved.
uncomfortable, though.
You need
Like
to repopulate
I
the
understand,
world.
like the whole, like somebody was talking to me about like Why the Last Man, which is a comic book adaptation, and then they're like, "Oh, hey, you read World Ends Harem, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." And they're like, "Well, is there one you would prefer?" And I'm like, "Well, I didn't read Why the Last Man, but like World Ends Harem can be pretty heavy." And
I have no idea what you're talking about. I wouldn't read such filth.
And like there's
Volume
just
13 was pretty good
some
too.
things that happens to the guys that I cannot handle, honestly. And it's like, oh yeah, the guys are important, but if it
They're
ends
meat
up like
sleeves.
being unconsensual, we're gonna do everything we can. And I'm like,
Listen, it's true.
I
We
got
don't talk about...
up to that sex cult.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'll say this. We talked about on the other stream the other night. Men can get battered and abused, and men can get raped. Like, it happens. We just don't talk about it. It's real world stuff.
And then with the middle schooler and the teacher, or the high schooler and the teacher, he's just pretty small, I guess. I was like,
Listen,
I was like
he was-
skimming through it. I'm like, I can't, no.
Listen, is there a male version of lollies? Like, he was frozen in time.
Shoto.
It's okay.
Shota's.
It's called
sorry.
Shoto? Okay, I didn't know that.
Shota.
They were
Sorry.
frozen for like 3 to 6 years, so he is of legal age. Okay. I don't care. I think it's disgusting, but anyways, it wasn't
The
bad.
middle schooler was a candidate, but they really
my
don't want to show her.
I should
I
have
know.
shown us,
I
but I
saw
love
that.
him.
I know. I was like, don't.
Oh god.
I love you. You want to come hang out? It's cool. Yeah, we can come hang out. Just let me know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
All right. So anything else? Anyone? Bo, have you dropped anything recently that you didn't like?
He was the first one to go.
He's the beast.
Did he see? Like, I'm just starstruck by what Shit Devil saying.
Starstruck.
No, not really. I
Thank you for
sold
showing up,
everything else.
Moonbeans. We appreciate you.
Bye, Moonbeans.
Bye.
So anything else? Anybody want to shout out? Any upcoming projects?
Manga Monday. I'm gonna take a look at the Ancient Magnus Bride.
Yes.
I was told about that today. I should check it out.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
It's
I think
amazing.
I really think you'd love it, Nick. My wife is
I
actually reading
saw
that
the
one, the
anime.
manga.
The anime, like the opening, I'm like, hey, I'm getting some Spanish vibes here.
Ice Phoenix, I love you, but I'm not going to even
Cha-la.
show it. Just the tips.
What?
We're talking about docking.
No, it's called Ancient Magnus Bride.
Was
Okay.
Magnus of the Library. It's two different things, right?
What? Magnus of the Library and no, not Ancient. Okay. Before
Oh, dang
the
it.
check gets out of control, anything else? Because I think this is a good point to just leave it off. We've been going for almost like an hour and 50 minutes. Unless we want to
Sounds
push it to
good.
2 hours.
Almost 2
but
hours, I guess.
long and strong. Just got to like push through it.
Yeah.
Round 5, go! I see. If I could say what I want, I would have said
Mark's
something,
like,
but I
I'm
can't.
done.
I just bye until I die.
Right, make sure to hit that thumbs up, that like.
Like, share, and
Subscribe, all that
subscribe.
BS. I put everybody's links for their YouTube channels below. I didn't have time to add in their Instagrams, but we're all the same handles. So come check us out. If you like more, subscribe to the channel. I post stupid, silly stuff all the time, trying to get better with it. Thanks, guys, and see you maybe another week or two. We're gonna do
Bye.
Romantic Killer Volume 2.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up. Oh, broadcast is not ended. I gotta click that before we start talking crap.